Hello, and welcome to a short video on production design. My name is Ryan Petrowski. I am a part-time, sometime production designer. I build sets, costumes, props, you name it. If it's on film, I probably have built it. So, I have been doing it for about, say, 10, 12 years. Since the first costume design that I did. And I got into design in general on a little sci-fi film that the college did called Apollo. And Apollo needed a costume designer, and I had always wanted to just make stuff for a sci-fi movie. And so I volunteered, and they accepted me, and we built a whole bunch of different random costumes, worked with a lot of great people, and that really got me interested in it. I went on to do a film that everybody in Springfield knows, Winter's Bone, and I was the assistant costume designer on that film, and I just started getting gig after gig designing costumes. And when I moved to Florida, I decided that I wanted to do more than costumes. I had gone kind of along the way and gotten to doing creature costumes. So I'd build like a mech suit, or my rock monster, or Abominable Snowman, or different creature costumes that were getting into the mechanics of props, built into the costume. And so I tracked down a company called Asylum. And those of you who have seen Sharknado, that's Asylum. So I tracked them down and did a really terrible B movie for Sci-Fi Channel called Three-Headed Shark Attack. But the greatest thing about that film was that I got to be the production designer. So everything that's on screen I'm in charge of. And so with a very low budget and very little time, we built set after set after set for this thing, mostly in an abandoned newspaper company. And we had to build these submarine sets. So it was great, and I really loved design, and that's what I really focused on with my last film, was just building a set that would look good from all the angles, and that would function and evoke, claustrophobia and a science fiction bend to it. And I think I succeeded. So I'm going to show you guys a few of the things I've done, and we'll go over a few shipbuilding ideas for a sci-fi movie. I have never built a little prop ship before, but I gave it a try, and you can see what I came up with. I think the important thing to know is that you can build out of anything, iron, clothes iron can be a spaceship. Anything can be a spaceship if you put it in that context. So take a look at the few things that I've got here, and I'll see you back here after it's all done. Here we are, almost at sundown on Saturday. We have some tiki torches going to keep the bugs out of the set, and it's actually working pretty well. So this is our beautiful set with a tarp over the top. And I've got my jib set up for the first shots. Let's see, hope that it goes well. There's our dental chair, and our TVs are ready to rock. VHS tapes are ready to rock. Got my lights on. Got the exit hatch there. Got my grid, sort of. It's all coming together, and we're ready to shoot with our little arsenal there. It's coming along. So here's my flashlight shuttle destroyer. And it's very basic, you know, I just took the parts that were in the flashlight and rearranged them a little bit, spray painted the whole thing white, and you know, depending on how you light it, you can get vastly different results. But this is my first idea, and then I've got some where you just take an object and spray paint it, and I even found all this stuff laying around my house, but I found that little thing that looks like a spaceship that was a clock, and to me it's very much a spaceship, so you could just hang that from a string and you're done. But I wanted to play around with something a little bit more complex here. But even still, just a hot glue gun and taking a flashlight apart. And I really liked the fins. The fins was my main thing. And so I put a little blue flashlight inside there so that it would light up blue in the fins. But you can definitely finesse it and play with it. But I think you really want to get the model still and move your camera in whatever way you want, or just capture it whole cloth like this, and then key it out, and you can move it around or move the background past it. Well, I hope that was helpful to you guys. I hope that gave you some ideas, maybe a little bit of inspiration. I really, truly, it is my passion to build stuff and design stuff. I would recommend, YouTube is like such a great resource, so I would recommend anything Adam Savage, Evil Ted. Just type in prop building and you'll find more than you can handle on construction methods, really. I mean, that's what it comes down to. It's having an eye for what's going to work. So I hope this was helpful to you guys, and this is the last hurrah for this set, so here we go. Well, it didn't quite work, but that's okay.